You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, today was Judgment Day for the track meet killer Karmelo Anthony. Folks, yesterday was a complete disaster for the defense. Their own witness proved that he lied on the stand. He never saw what was going on in that tent. But he said he thought Karmelo Anthony was actually surrounded by other people before the stabbing. And then the defense came out and said, let me show you this video here. You weren't even looking at the tent. He lied. That was their star witness, folks. And closing arguments were actually today, and it went to the jury, folks. And I knew that a verdict would actually be reached today. And boy, when we found out about an hour ago, guys, that the jury reached a verdict super fast in under 3 hours. Now, I think this is what happens, folks. Happened anyway. That they actually took a vote. They said, wait a minute, hold on. We're all unanimous? Then I guess, they just had to dot their I's, cross their T's, and they came back with a guilty verdict. Now, a lot of people are actually worried about manslaughter being on the table. Nah. Based on the witness testimony, the witnesses, it definitely seems like, in my opinion, guys, it was more likely premeditated. Now, Karmelo Anthony, man, he's been a free man for the whole year. Remember, he was actually arrested and his bail was set at $1 million. But then Judge Angela Tucker lowered it down to $250,000. So he got out. He had been a free man for a year while Austin Metcalf was in the ground, while his family was suffering. He should have never been out on bail. I mean, he was charged with capital murder. And he's lucky, guys, that he was only 17 when he did it. Because if he was 18, he could have got the death penalty, folks. So it is now over. Justice has been served. And I was wondering what the judge is actually going to do on the sentencing. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a sentencing today because CBS News has been doing all these updates. And they were thinking that since the jury came back so fast that he could actually be sentenced like immediately. Doesn't seem to be the case because Karmelo Anthony was reprimanded into custody and taken out. Yeah, so let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So right over here, CBS News. The murder trial of now 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony, which began with jury selection on June 1st in Collin County, culminated with a guilty verdict for murder on June 9th. And we know what happened, guys. He killed Austin Metcalf in cold blood. Cold blood. And right over here, man, we got some updates right here on the case. And actually, this is live updates over here. Let me refresh because maybe they actually have something new here. No, they don't. But I was thinking there's probably a possibility that he could be sentenced today because right here it says the jury did not look at Anthony as they walked into the courtroom. All right, that's something new right there. But it said sentencing could begin right away since the jury came back so quickly. Doesn't seem to be the case because look here. Karmelo Anthony breaks down after verdict read. Karmelo Anthony broke down in tears, which could be heard inside the courtroom after the guilty verdict was read. His parents walked out. Judge Roach told Anthony that his bond had been extinguished. He is remanded in the custody of the Collin County Sheriff's Office. The courtroom remained silent. Everyone remained seated except Anthony's parents, who left the courtroom, and a defendant who was whisked away by sheriff's deputies. Yeah. So he broke down in tears and everybody can hear him. Other words, guys, he was crying like a bitch. Oh, but he was acting all tough when he put the knife into the heart of Austin Metcalf. Now he wants to cry. Well, you got to be a man now. You got to be a man now. So, man, justice has been served. It has been served. And it's been trending over here, guys, on social media. And by the way, the Wokesters are out there in full force. Full force. These people don't care that Karmelo Anthony is a murderer. Look at this. Yeah, mainly all black women. And it's mainly been black women outside the court. These people don't care because they're racist. It was Karmelo Anthony's side guys that turned this into, that played the race card. Dominic Alexander, his woke handler. He's the one started this. All these lies are going out there, folks. There was actually a video clip of some guy that said he worked for like the school or something like that. He saw the video of the stabbing, and he was saying that, yeah, Karmelo was jumped by like 4 kids or something like that. We come to find out that guy was a pedo. A pedo. And he doesn't work for the school district. He lied. And the Welshers out there like Willie D and all them are backing this. Yeah, absolutely unreal, guys. Absolutely unreal. So Karmelo Anthony, man, guilty of murder everywhere. I mean, I'm wondering, man, if he's actually going to bring him out for sentencing. Yeah. Chris Salcedo right here, guilty. Karmelo Anthony sobs as he is found guilty of murder of Austin Metcalf and stabbing that shocked America after jurors took less than 3 hours to demolish his self-defense excuse. Daily Mail Online. Yeah. And you know what, guys? I really can't even blame his lawyer. I really can't even blame Karmelo Anthony's lawyer. Johnny Cochran couldn't get Karmelo Anthony off on this. There was no witnesses whatsoever that were actually called up that actually worked in favor of Karmelo Anthony. None. Zero, zilch. None. He was super guilty. I mean, what was his self-defense claim? There was none. The only thing they really said was like, oh, Austin Metcalf was bigger. Really? He got a little shove on the shoulder. That doesn't justify committing murder. It just doesn't. So I'm curious, guys, as to what the sentencing is going to be. Let me just go in here and see if there's anything about sentencing here. But I don't know if there's actually going to... oh, they're crying. They're crying. Look at this.
Tomorrow, and that's when the so-called sentencing trial will begin.
Yeah, we see people hugging outside the courthouse here. And when they go to the sentencing part of this, which Brooke has laid out for us really well, it will be the same jury in this Texas jury in McKinney, Texas, who will decide the sentencing for Karmelo Anthony. He could get life in prison for this murder charge in the death of Austin Metcalf, whose death he has just been convicted of. So there is a whole nother part of this process. In terms, Paul Morrow, of how the judge has handled this case, which moved very quickly, your reaction?
Well, the sequestering of the jury, I think, was the right move from the get-go, right? They have to feel that they're going to be safe. They're not going to be intimidated by people coming.
Yeah. So sentencing, according to Fox News, is going to be tomorrow. And the same jury will decide his fate. Boy, this is a bad sign, man. This is a bad sign. He's going to get life. No doubt about it. This jury came back fast. They came back hard. Guilty. I believe on that first vote, guys, I don't think there was any holdouts. I really don't. I don't think there was any holdouts on the jury. He was done. He brought a knife to a track meet and he was looking for trouble. Now, the track meet killer is now the track meet murderer. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time. Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. School is out. We're running a sale, 17% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Freedom shirt that is normally $29.97, but you get 17% off, including hats also as well. Our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition with the America 250 flag on the back. We're getting close, guys, to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. We also have other merch in the merch store, including hoodies, zip-up hoodies, hats, America 250 hats at that, other merch as well. And don't forget to become members, guys. $10 a month. You sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. We do appreciate it. You can donate directly on the website, $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.